Pardon me. Oh. Oh my. The cord in the way. Okay. Just make some noise. Yeah. Part 3. Part 3. So, wow, I can really see stuff from here, and I just want to show and tell. So, I'm with the Phils, and I bought first coin that I've ever bought in a coin store. Phil's Coins in Wichita, Kansas. And I'm 62. Early retired. Spending money on silver because it's better than putting it in the bank, right? You don't know what's going to happen. They turn it into federal notes. You put this in the bank, they turn it into a paper and write federal note, which means IOU on it. It means you're chartered by this thing created underneath the Constitution called the federal government. You're chartered to just create pay to bear IOUs that are acceptable by the United States, the country, the treasury, the actual country, not the federal crap that's underneath it. That's all private. That's all private business, man. Chartered underneath the country of the United States, and probably a few other countries too. Anyway, that's not what this is about. I don't know if you guys can see. This is the first coin I ever bought. Bought it at Phil's. It's not a very good picture. I'll try and get some better shots of it. It's very shiny because I buffed it with silver finishing polish. I buffed it with stuff that's made to finish polishing silver, like silver on some rich guy's dinner table or the silverware. Or, ooh, look there, looky there. But if you could see it, you could see it. Beyond the shadows, at different angles, you would find underneath my polishing. You have to look closely and use a magnifying glass. Underneath the polishing, you can see the old scratches. They're hidden underneath the polish. You know, coin collectors think that you have to look underneath the toning of a coin. You have to know how to look underneath to see if there's scratches, because the toning could be hiding scratches. You're not looking underneath the toning. You're looking underneath the polish that's underneath the toning. The toning is to hide the polish. The polish is to hide the scratches, to try and keep you from seeing it. So they're under here. And this coin is white. First coin I bought. Okay. So in the last video, last time I was at Phil's, I took this coin. This coin. Let me see if I can get a picture of it. I'll try and get a picture here. We'll work on that. I took this coin to Phil's. Man, look at how deep. Hold on. Look at how deep the impression on this coin is. That's called the strike. Look at how deep that is. This one, This one, not so deep, huh? See her face, how shallow it is? Not much metal in it. Look at her ear and her bonnet. Look at her ear. There's her bonnet. And where's her ear? Where's your ear? What happened to your ear? It's sunk in her head because it didn't get struck hard enough. This one, cool. This one. Can you see her ear? Plain as day. You can see her ear. Look how deep, how thick her bonnet on the back of her head is. It is. And look how deep her face. The features of her face are all so much there. And look. No scratches. No haze. The metal is smooth. Nothing on the surface of the metal. I don't know if you can tell, but we've moved on to environmental damage. Copper is coming out in little spots like through an extreme exposure to heat, like a fire. But talk about some cool toning. And it is natural. So I'm not sure if they can get me on environmental damage because copper is beginning to come out on the face of the coin. I'm going to try and shoot some pictures of it. My computer logs me off. Let me oh man, what am I doing? Okay, get me into my computer. You guys are sitting right in front of everything. Oh, here it is. Come on. Let me see, how do I get this full screen? And how do I flip you guys over? Okay. So, this, let's see if we can get a good picture here. Not sure how to do that. That way? No. This way? It's hard to get a picture. Never tried this before. Look at how dark and dirty that is. Look at that. Can you see where the it's had black burnt stuff all over it and it's rubbing off the leaves. There is so much black burnt stuff in those wings. They are full of black burnt stuff. Full of it. Okay. After I cleaned all that black burnt stuff off. And I want to emphasize the price of this is $26.11, $5 shipping. $26.11, $5, $31. So that's dirt cheap. That is dirt cheap. Try and let it focus. Dirt cheap for a Morgan dollar, even if it is damaged. So here's what it looks like now. Bought it for $26.11 plus $5. And here is what it looks like now. Focus. 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 And get your light all the way around here, looking for any scratches, any scrapes, anything wrong. with the surface. Besides, it has little copper sparkles, and it looks very copper. Look at this. See? Right here. And it is actually a smudge. Now, if you look at it with a magnifying glass right in front of her face, which I don't know if I can focus on it, is a scratch. Now has a smudge attached to it. Hair. Polish this coin. Maybe. You see the scratches? Believe me, under that shiny surface, if we could get there. I can kind of see them there. I know what I'm looking for, though. I can see them. They're not in this. They're not in this coin. The 1886 Morgan dollar. You can see the smudge right in front of her mouth, right there. Oh, see that smudge in front of her mouth? See how it's the end of a long scratch that goes down with its original surface. And I say, dude, it's got to be a 50. It's going to go way up because it's so color in it. The copper color exceed the point of making it ungradable. I don't know, because being in the environment is that oxygen hits the coin, and if you're in the environment, you're going to get damaged.